Hello, friends. Catherine and Erica here. How is everyone today? It's Gingerbread Day.
Oh, I was going to say we were just peachy.
You're peachy?
But maybe we're gingerbread.
I'm gingerbread.
Yeah.
Gingerbready.
Gingerbready.
If you're new here, we are Catherine Puller Designs, and we create amazing things for paper crafting, scrapbooking, card making, all that fun stuff, stamping.
All of the things.
Oh, the volume. Yeah, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have years and years worth of content here on the channel. We love to educate on stamping techniques and give you inspiration on card making, and then we release products here and there. And today is one of those days when we're releasing product.
Yes, we are so excited. So we, earlier in the year, had this fun class, and we had this holiday box, and it was very fantastic. And inside was an ink gingerbread, which is a neutral brown ink. And it was limited for those folks who got the box for a period of time. And so some of the folks who didn't get the box have been itching for gingerbread to add to their collection. Today is the day. It is in the shop. We're going to play with it. We're going to show it off.
So if you are here with us live, or if you are watching on the replay, leave us a comment. Let us know if you have the full-size gingerbread ink pad in your possession and the refill, and you just need that mini. So like Erica said, it was in our Baking Spirits Bright box, because I also want to know who here has been here hanging out with us for a long time and remember stamp of approval.
Or has SOA boxes.
Yeah.
We know some of our Stamp Nation friends who kept their SOA, the physical boxes that their stamp of approvals came in, and they still have them. A couple of you have signed SOA boxes.
Oh.
I know it's a thing because I've heard you guys talk about it before, and I know we did. You signed a couple of times.
I did. So leave us a comment. Let us know if you have any of the stamp of approval collections, or if you know what that is. If you don't know what it is, so the product line started out with the Stamp of Approval collection back in 2015. I was a YouTuber. We had the Stamp Nation membership site. We're going to talk about Stamp Nation a little more in a minute.
YouTuber sounds funny.
I was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this a long time here. And then I wanted to release products in the way that I thought made sense. And so we started that with Stamp of Approval in August of 2015. We released a box of stamps, dies, stencils, all under the same theme, coordinated together with the intention of giving you a box of products that you could sit down with and create and not have to be like, oh, well, what about a sentiment that goes with these images and a word die and a background stamp? Everything was included in that box. And then we also give you a project guide download. So then you had tons of inspirational card making ideas at your fingertips to recreate, to case, to get inspiration from. So the product line has developed from there, and now we release large collections almost every month in the same kind of idea. But this summer we had a little kind of revival of the SOA theme, where we had that box and we had a class and all of this. So
that was a ode to, but it's the spine of our company.
Yeah.
Is still the backbone of what we do here. So yeah, I love it. Stamper Joyce, she said she has a signed box.
Oh, Stamper Joyce.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
she's been around for a long time.
Let's dive into gingerbread.
Let's see. Here are all the neutrals. So buttercream, well, not all the neutrals. It's the brown neutrals.
Yes.
Cargo, over coffee, sandcastle, icing on the cake, buttercream, spiced, s'mores, gingerbread. Some of these, like Cargo, has a green undertone. Sandcastle is very light, buttercream is the lightest one. Brown browns, and then these are a little bit kind of orangey, warmer browns. Yeah. But this is the collection of brown neutrals that we have right now.
So if you think about it this way, if you mixed up red and green, which are complementary colors, and some blue and all together, you're going to end up with brown. So depending on how much green or how much blue or how much red, you're going to have a warmer brown or a cooler brown or a little bit of a green brown or a little bit of an orange brown. So these don't necessarily go like light to dark, but they are going to give you a good variety, and gingerbread is the new brother or sister to spiced.
Yeah. Scrap Mom, are you new to Caterpillar Inks?
Let us know.
Who else here in the chat is new to our inks? Let's just do a quick, where's my clear? Here's frosted glass. I have this big thing of clear. This is a little old though. I think it should be fine though. But all right, so she wants to know if you can emboss with these inks. Mm-hmm. These are dye inks, so traditionally they're not the best choice for embossing. Pigment ink is going to be a little bit better choice because of how long the ink stays wet when you stamp them. But our inks are so juicy and they do stay wet for a short bit. Not a long time though. So if you have your embossing powder ready, you stamp, immediately pour embossing powder over it, and then tap off.
You got pretty good coverage.
Yeah, that's great coverage. So let's emboss it and see what happens. I know what's going to happen, but.
So Mary Rose says she's been using Cargo for her holiday sentiments. I love that, Mary Rose. And if you're using traditional red and green color combo, that's going to look really beautiful on those cards. Cargo and S'mores are very dark. S'mores is nearly black, and it's a gorgeous color. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that looks great. So if you're quick, you can emboss.
So I do like what you were saying about the pigment versus the dye. So the dye-based inks are going to absorb into your paper. So that's why they have what we call like the dry back, where it's a little bit like sometimes darker when you first stamp it, and then as it dries, it lightens up a bit and gets to the shade that we intended it to be, because it's absorbing into your paper. Whereas those pigment inks, like our metallics, are going to sit on top of the paper like paint. So it doesn't absorb in. So it has a different finish.
I just wanted to show
the color without the gloss on it. Yeah.
And then, so this is dry. And then if I stamp fresh, you can see the color is a little bit different. So it does change as it dries a little bit. And then recently we did release our first 3 pigment inks in metallic. They are gold, champagne, and silver. You guys have been so excited about these that you sold us out in 2 days. And I'm noticing a lot of our retail partners have sold out as well because we're getting reorders. And I have been talking to our manufacturer on a daily basis, just coaxing them along to hurry on up with that reorder.
Catherine, we have Susie who's new, Sherry who's new, Joanne who's new, Brenda who's new.
That's so exciting.
Welcome. So have you guys tried the inks yet, or are you still learning?
So our ink, we released these in 2016. So we are on this is 7 years. And they have been wildly popular, which is so exciting to us. They are very spongy. They release ink really easily so that anything that touches that ink pad is going to just be, boom, inked.
And then also means it's going to ink blend like a dream.
Boom.
Oh, look at that.
So that now I have gingerbread cardstock. If you're going to be doing techniques like this, or you only buy minis, I would highly recommend grabbing the ink refill at the same time. Because as you do techniques and you stamp a lot, you are removing ink from the ink pad, and eventually that color is going to lighten up and it's going to start to get a little bit dry, and then you want to be able to re-ink it. So just add a little bit of ink, just gently squeeze that nozzle, run it over your ink pad, and you're good to go. Also, another tip, make sure you keep your ink pad clean. So when you rub it across anything, make sure that surface is clean. If I, get solvents or cleaners on my stamp and then go straight into my ink pad, now you're adding different chemicals into your ink pad, and it will over time compromise the integrity of your pad. So if you use a cleaner like Ultra Clean or Nuvo, that is completely fine, but I recommend then just washing it with water as well to get the residue off, just to keep these nice and beautiful.
Yes. So Carrie, we do have several different bundle options in the shop with different colors grouped together that you can buy, and you save a little money when you buy bundles. But yeah, hop over to shop.catherinepooler.com, click on the ink button, and you can check that out.
Oh boy.
Oh,
okay.
golly.
So we have patterned paper that is made in the same colors as our ink. And at the bottom of the paper pack, it'll say what colors are featured in the paper. So this is a great handy way if you are just starting with Catherine Pooler ink, how to know what colors to start with. This is a good one. This is one way that you can start. We have some bundles, like Erica said, made up according to our patterned paper
pack colors.
Mm-hmm. Could also just pick the colors that you love that are screaming out from that screen at you.
All right.
Oh, Colleen, that's great. Thank you. Okay. Also new in the shop, we have the Quilted Birds stamp set.
Arabesque pieces.
Oh my gosh, I love this stamp set.
So this was Cersei from October, and it's just really beautiful, versatile set. Look at those.
I know.
Gorgeous.
I love these Arabesque pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda, I love how she did the highlighting. They remind me of, what's that? What's Chinese lantern?
Yeah.
Chinese lantern?
Shh, come here.
Eli's going to have to see the door. Exit stage left, Eli. Bye. Oh, I love these with the kind of soft, not a lot of color here, but then here's a bunch of color on here. And then this one with the birds. A lot of our brand ambassador card makers have been making cards like this where they die cut a big image and then just fill the whole card and trim it. I love that look.
Pretty pretty. Make a whole background out of it.
And then also new in the shop, we have Lunar paste, some new Lunar paste by our friend Simon.
Oh, this one's really
pretty. I know. They're all
I want to know what that's called.
Oh my goodness. I don't have any cardstock ready yet for my cards today. What is wrong with me?
I almost cut some the other day because I noticed you were low. I can't read that.
Low.
I don't have my glasses on.
All right. So I was going to use Desert Storm and white cardstock today on my projects. And as we go along, just let us know what questions you have. I'm going to make a couple cards, and we're going to hang out and have a good time.
Yes.
Woo! Oh, before that, do you want to talk about these?
Oh, sure. So, cover plates. Cover plates are probably one of my favorite things. I love them. I love the versatility of using them. You can cut things out and stencil with them. You can put them directly on your paper, like monochromatic, white on white. You can inlay with them. You can use the negative pieces. I mean, guys, it's a very multi-purpose stamping tool or card making tool. So gorgeous. Well, this month, the month of November, our Stamp Nation members have a special exclusive code, and they are able to pick one of our cover plate dies and get it for free. That is a nearly $25 value, and a quarter of Stamp Nation, I think, is $27.95.
Yes.
So if you sign up now for the quarter, you will be able to get your free cover plate. And then we're going to have a class next month. We're going to have a PJ party. It's going to be fun. We're going to be making cozy cards.
Ooh.
And it's so fun. We have these Zoom style classes. We've been doing them every quarter this year. We're always changing up stuff. We've got a lot of perks of being a member. If there are members with us here in the chat, they will tell you why they love it. It's just such a great community of people. So we have the Stamp Nation page where members can log in and engage in different kinds of activities. We have challenges, pen pal swap.
My gosh, I want to sign up.
I know. Well, you've been in it for what?
12 years.
12, almost 13 years now.
Yeah. But yay, they can pick
It
any
is the community
cover
that
plate.
just keeps giving. I think.
It is. I wanted to show.
Let me take those because they're like
Okay.
totally in your way now.
You take those. I wanted to show a technique with cover plates before we dive into this, but I might not want to use this one. Let me see. No, let me see these. Well,
I'm going to help you, but I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use this one. There.
Okay.
So normally I would just cut this out. Let's show what it looks like cut out. If you're new to cover plates. Is anyone new to cover plates?
All right, what did I miss?
What did you miss? Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let's do this. I had a plan today, and I think I'm going rogue.
Uh-oh.
So let's cover this with gingerbread ink. Make some gingerbread cardstock.
Okay, I think I missed a question, but it looks like Allison is in there trying to help. So thank you, Allison. I'm sure Allie knows tons. She'll get you sorted out if I missed something, but I am trying to go back and see what I missed. The crisscross applesauce die. Yes, Maria, I love that one. If you're a Stamp Nation member and you've picked out your cover plate already, tell us what you picked.
Oh yeah, I've been loving seeing that.
So so Stamp Nation is a membership community that we have here at Catherine Fuller Designs. It came around before the brand was as it is today, as Catherine was explaining earlier about how our product line evolved before she had Stamp Nation. And so the community's been around, like we said, for nearly 12 years now, nearly 13 years.
2011 it started.
Yeah.
So what is the math on that?
I don't know. Math's not my strong suit. Oh, that looks pretty.
All right, so there's one.
Yeah. So,
take those and toss. Unless you want to save them to inlay.
Oh, it's too late now.
Okay, so here's my plate. I'm going to discard this piece.
Okay.
I am going to take this situation right here, this emboss and transfer sheet by Sizzix. I'm going to put this piece down for, this is what you get in the emboss and transfer. So you get this piece, you get this piece, and then we're going to take cardstock. And then we're going to take the cover plate. Oh, that's not wide enough. See, this isn't what I was planning on doing at the beginning.
I know. What is happening over there? Catherine's going rogue, guys. She's going rogue, so bear with.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, I love it. Stacy got the Who's There cover plate. She said she's had it on our list for a long time. Catherine loves that one too, Jamie. The little creepy eyes. Okay, your
so
paper.
Paper. Then the cover plate. Then the clear cutting pad. And I'm going to run this through. This is going to be wonderful. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You look nervous. Trust me, Erica. Just trust. Ready? Yes. Gorgeous. It's just embossed now. What? That looks incredible. What is this cover plate called? I'm so excited.
I don't remember.
What is it called?
Artist then in one of her videos layered this over that.
Oh, yeah, she sure did.
Yeah. And she did some ink blending and it was really amazing. So just like instead of doing inlay, like the full inlay, she kind of did a faux inlay.
Yes, that's so smart.
She's a creative genius, so.
Well, maybe I should copy her. Let's do it. What color should I make this? What if it was dark brown?
I was actually thinking buttercream.
S'mores or we can go light. You can go real dark or go real light. I think you can't go wrong with either.
Okay.
Did she do direct to paper over it?
No,
or
she like ink blended into spots. So like she made different colors. Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it rocks glass? Yes, Stacey, I think you're right. I think it is rocks glass. Mary Rose is trying to pick between the holly branches and the holly framed. Those are both gorgeous, Mary Rose. The holly branches is like olivey, and the holly framed is... So the holly branches almost could go further in the year. Oh, they're both so pretty. Yeah, thank you guys for knowing our product names better than us, because we are a hot mess sometimes.
Yeah, you would think we would have a handle on it, and then I always feel like I have to explain myself, because someone can go, excuse me, you don't know your own product names. But when we're naming things, sometimes we have 5 different ideas that we throw out there before we settle on the actual name. And then when we release the product, we forget which one we called it.
Yeah. Yes, so Pat, we've come to the conclusion that this is rocks glass. That does resonate with me. So there's a similar one that's slimline as well, which is also beautiful.
My gosh, this color is so rich.
Yeah, you're going for it.
I am totally going for it.
You need both. I mean, it's buy one, get one free then, right? If you go in with a code for free, you get buy one, get one free. Why not?
Yeah, if you buy 2, it actually takes half off of each. So how do you like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. Ooh. That's really pretty. So, let's see. I love that technique.
Yeah, the texture is great. So, as we were mentioning before, how many techniques and things you can get from a cover plate. Now, you can also, if you use your emboss plates with your cutter, whichever cutter you have, get the emboss plates that go with that. Then you can, and we use our Sizzix Big Shot, so we have the Sizzix Emboss and Transfer. I guess you're saying they just went in today?
No,
we've had it.
in there
Okay,
for a bit.
okay. So that is a nifty thing to have, especially when you're trying to elevate your card making, and gives you a lot more options. How do you sign up? If you go to shop.catherinepoehler.com and you see the drop-down menu for subscriptions,
Yep.
you'll see Stamp Nation, and there are 3 ways to sign up. You can do monthly subscription, you can do quarterly, or you can do yearly, which is the best value.
Yeah, you get, as you sign up for a longer time, you get a little bit of a discount.
Cheaper. That's cheaper.
Oh, I just put that in there, stabbed myself, and now I'm going to put this on my card. Alrighty.
Try not to stab yourself. So I feel like this card might need a bird.
It does need a bird.
Yeah.
Totally.
So we're doing monochromatic today. So you're working with browns.
I like how you said that.
Which is
brown.
Kind of alternative. I mean, a lot of times we think monochromatic people like do blues or reds or whatever. Today, it's browns. That needs weight. Do you want to hand that to me because it's not sticking?
Sure.
I will. Press it down for a minute. How about using Lunar paste over one of the embossed layers?
Yes,
that would be
I was
really
thinking
pretty.
about that too. That would be really gorgeous.
The other thing is, I like when you use the cover plate die as a stencil, then the ink that you get on the die, then you've got 2 pieces. It's a twofer. You'll have your piece that you have when you pull away the stencil, and then the cover plate die that's cut out that has ink on it that's pretty. Oh, reminds you of dark roast coffee. Love it.
I was making things yesterday and didn't clean my stamp like a goofball.
Golly.
Like I said, golly.
Yesterday, Catherine was really excited. We had our book club, and we were going to meet a little earlier than usual. And she was saying how excited she was. And then, you guys, she got to stamping up in here and lost track of time.
And then I was late.
And then she was like, oh no.
I was the last person there.
It was hilarious.
Sorry, guys.
within walking distance of the restaurant we went to, and I got there way too early by accident. I'd been sitting there for a while. The lady kept asking me, was I okay?
Really? What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, like, do you need anything?
Yeah. I mean, it was like 10 minutes, but she was like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine.
So I'm just inking his belly and then doing a little buff to soften the line.
Uh-huh.
Stamping and darkening up his belly. So cute. Absolutely adorable. And then...
Buddy, yes, this Zach's embossing plate does work with Big Shot.
Wanted to use...
I like a little brown bird. He's cute.
I think I'm going to use...
Okay, that's stuck now.
Maybe this size. Which sentiment? You've been on my heart. Wish I could be there. Sending love and hugs. Miss you so much. Hello, friend. I also have been enjoying this stamp set. This is newer in our shop as well.
Nice things to say.
What's new? I think it's so cute. You make me so proud. So excited to celebrate. Love you, bestie. Time with you is well spent. Love that. Thanks for always coming through. You are just plain wonderful. I'm so blessed to call you friend. Knew you could do it. Can't wait to hear the latest. These could be used on the inside if you want.
What's new is cute with a little bird. I don't know why. I feel like birds would say to you, hey, what's new? Oh, no. Did you use that?
I did on a different card, but not with a bird. So let's do that.
Cute. I have to say, guys, this in real life is a lot. It's very beautiful. Like, it's very beautiful. I don't know if you're getting the...
I know it. Full effect.
Yes, because there you can see the raised bits and where the ink kind of took more to one area than another. So I think you definitely want to experiment with that technique at home because I think you'll be really impressed. Sometimes you just got to do things and look at them in person to get the full vibe of what's happening.
The full vibe of how gorgeous it is.
Will there be an updated color wheel with all the new colors? Patty, the color wheel that's currently on our website is the most updated with all of the new colors for this year.
Yes, and neutrals don't go on the color wheel because basically they're in the middle. When you mix colors across from each other, they turn brown. So they go down here, and they're not red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So just the colors go around the outside. And we do get that question a lot. So
do you want me to cut that bird out?
Oh, I would love it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the swatching sets. Thanks for bringing that up because I forgot to mention. We have updated the swatch sets. So the color swatch stamp set stays the same. So if you already have this, you have the updated version. If you have purchased the Party and Spa in the past, all you need is the updated 2023 3x4 stamp set. Okay? If you have not purchased these yet, then the Party, Spa, and neutral color stamp sets have been updated.
So if you're buying that new for the first time today, it will have all of the most updated colors on it. And that's everything for the year.
We've also added the Ink Pad Refill Mini and the little check boxes. And then, of course, your die to make your swatch set. Oh my goodness. How cute is this? So you can make a little reference tool. And then if you download the spa or our swatching charts, I think those are updated too. They should be.
Yep.
Perfect.
For all of those of you who love to have your swatches ready at hand. We've got all that system set up. And we did a little hop with that when we originally released it. So if you search under ink swatching here on Catherine's channel, you can find some videos showing how those tools were used, which is super helpful, handy, and dandy. You guys, great questions today, everyone who's joining in. And thanks for asking them. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your likes and your shares. We love having you here with us today. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for your likes and shares as well. Oh, that's cute. Those arabesque pieces are really pretty.
Is there one cut out? I don't know if I want to use a cutout.
I don't know where the dies are. Oh,
there we go. So here
so that die set has some little frou-frou dies.
Yeah.
Intricate dies? Frou-frou dies? What do we want to call
dies? I don't know. Could add this in here too. And then if you were one of the lucky ones that got your hands on the metallics.
Yeah, so if you're just joining in, we did just introduce our metallic pigment inks in gold, silver, and champagne. They sold out really quickly, and we are working with our manufacturer to get them restocked. It's taking a bit of time, but we are doing our best. If you did not get them yet, the best thing to do is go to the product page and click the to be notified when they get back in stock. And then as soon as Jenny is able to restock them, you will get an email letting you know, and you can go in and get yours. I know some of our wholesale partners, too, have sold out of a number of colors as well, so they just went fast.
I don't know. Could add that if you want. An option. I love how rich this card looks. And I think I might want another one of these on the side here.
Pat, this is called the Emboss and Transfer Set from Sizex. And that would be under our Craft Essentials section on the website. And Melissa, we don't have a date just yet for the restock. We are working hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be a couple weeks.
Oh, that your local store had them and they sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so our wholesalers as well will not get restocked until we can get restocked. So, but we are also have some wholesale stores who are on the list, guys.
Yep.
They're on the list.
They're in line.
We just were so floored by the reception you guys
absolutely
had for these, and we're excited. And again, if you're new, I know someone earlier in the chat said the first ink that they experienced at ours was one of our pigment inks, and they loved it. But our dye inks are very, very different. So if you're used to the dye inks, definitely click in and watch the video. Catherine talks a lot about those pigment inks. If you've used pigment inks before, you might already have expectation, but they are definitely different. So if you've not tried our regular line of inks yet, you got to get you some.
Oh my gosh.
That is adorable.
I love this.
I like this monochromatic card thing in browns.
Okay, I did make some other monochromatic cards yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to create these here today, but I took a diversion. And this was inspired by this card.
Mm-hmm.
And then this card, let's see if I can get them in here. So that was this. And this one inspired this. So I used champagne ink on the background. And then I did the bird the same. Except then I did some darker on his tail feathers.
Shake your little tail feather.
All right, there we go. So what do you guys think about monochromatic? I think it's super fun. Monochromatic in browns. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a stunner. This is so rich and
when we had our Fall Calls for Lattes set last year, I did monochromatic browns because that's when the browns hit the shop card, and it was fun. So who is feeling inspired to go take all of their neutral inks and go to town and make a card?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. I love the brown heart. Put a brown heart in the chat if you oh no, that just came.
Okay. All right. So a quick dye
earlier
versus pigment. Just quick. There are two videos that I've done. One was a live stream and one was a voiced over. I think it was voiced over or maybe whatever.
I don't think that matters. 2 videos.
There were 2 videos.
Okay.
2 videos on the metallic inks. So it tells you all the ins and outs of the pigment ink. The ink sits on top of the paper, like Erica said. It's like a paint. Mm-hmm. It's heavy and thick. Works very differently than our dye as far as application and experience. So definitely watch those 2 videos so you can learn all about pigment ink and the metallic inks and Catherine Pooler metallics specifically. The dye inks, they're water-based, they're water reactive, they do all kinds of fun techniques from watercoloring and spritzing and splattering, and they just stamp really well. They absorb into the paper, and they will fade over time. All dye inks fade over time. It is a property of any dye ink. And if you think about even the paint on your wall will fade over time, the color in your hair, color on your clothes, color just fades over time. So don't get panicked or worried about that. It's just a thing of the world. But pigment ink is permanent, and that actually doesn't fade.
Yeah.
So,
and you kind of use them in different pretents and purposes, but in order to get that metallic sheen or whatnot, pigment is the way the ink has to be.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
So we're excited to be able to offer those and have something new and different. Lots of fun to play with. All gorgeous, really gorgeous saturation with our inks.
Julie, that's hilarious. Chief enabler, you are welcome. And then with pigment inks, because it takes so long to dry, you're going to want to seal it with a fixative. People have been asking me if you have to. You don't have to, but then it might smear. So I just highly recommend it for the best experience and best permanence of the ink stain on your project. I would seal it, just like you would do with some other art mediums like pastels and pencil and things like that. Yep. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. And they both can be used with stamps.
We're having so much fun.
Yeah.
You guys, a wealth of good questions today.
Totally.
This has been great. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And so you know when we are bringing you new content.
Sunday.
Yes. Oh,
friends.
Crafty Christmas.
Erica, you're going to be on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
I'm excited. No, I have no idea.
Sunday.
Somebody give me some popcorn.
I am going to the Pink concert with my brother.
Oh, that's right.
I think it starts at 7:30.
I forgot. That's okay.
Our premiere is at 7. So I will be popping in on my phone. Maybe I'll have my earbuds in.
That would be rude to Pink.
So I'm going with my brother, and that is top of his bucket list of concerts that he wants to go to, and we have been so excited to go to this concert.
I hear she puts on quite a show.
Yes, yeah. I'm so excited, but I will be popping in. You'll be there?
I'll be there.
Who else is going to be there? Sunday night,
come hang out with us.
7 o'clock, we have our next Crafty Christmas episode. It's Erin Thompson.
No, it's you.
It's me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. It's the crafty math.
Yeah.
The 1 card turns into 5. Oh,
yes.
That one's going to be fun.
We're going to do some magic multiplication.
Yes. We love you too. Thank you so much for being here. This was great to create together, answer your questions, and just have a little crafty time. Yeah. Now it's time for lunch.
It is. I'm hungry.
You guys have a great day. Subscribe, like, and share, and we'll see you again soon.
Pink will be on the live too.
If it was live, we could, but it's a pre-recorded. Yeah. So